Hope you're enjoying the beginning of the summer.
Is this summer? Is that what all that rain is? That's summer?
I know. It's been disappointing. It's true the last few weeks. Konrad, what's the hot topic du jour?
Well, there's a couple of hot topics, and there was one I was going to concentrate on, which is about the IT industry and how it bills differently today, the structure, et cetera, and insourced compared to outsourced and how that works. But there's a couple of things that we were just talking about I thought I'd hit upon, and that's how Microsoft and Apple are both coming out with new operating systems.
Right.
They're supposed to come out in July. Now, whether they come out in July, it's like the sun's supposed to as well. But the new operating system for the Mac is going to be working on, it's going to be backwards compatible. So if you recently got a MacBook Pro, it's going to be backwards compatible. It's going to be the speed is going to be significantly increased. And the security, that's one of the things they always sell when they're always like, we're bringing out a new operating system, is going to be significantly increased. But that operating system is also going to work on the iPhone. So instead of getting the iPhone 6, they're calling it the iPhone 5S with this new operating system that's supposed to come out in July. So
interesting.
We'll see what happens. Now,
so basically, I think their position is they need to create better operating systems across the board so that they can compete with Microsoft, but also with Samsung.
Oh, and Samsung's crushing it. That Galaxy phone that they have right now that you're looking at, and if you look away, the video stops playing. That's crazy technology.
Right.
I mean, crazy.
It's like being married.
Does it actually stop playing when you look away?
Let's move on.
Microsoft's coming out with a new operating system in July. It's 8.1. There's rumors, because you never know with Microsoft until it comes out, but there's rumors that they're going back to the start button because the 8 operating system doesn't have a start button. It's all just icons.
Yeah, you open up the laptop and you just start pushing your screen.
Just start pushing your screen. They lost some dedicated people to Microsoft because they were so used to the start button. So Microsoft is going to, the rumors...
So they're adding a step.
They're going back and picking up an old step.
Right, so I'm going to have to add if I were on 8 and I moved to 8.1, I'm going to add a step now.
That's right. That's right. Instead of going, they're going to say, let's get started and then go.
Well, you know, it's good to add a step because at my age, I keep losing a step.
I don't believe that. And then the other thing I thought we'd discuss is what you should be looking at for an outsourced IT company and why it makes sense to have an outsourced IT company, but how they're billing differently. It used to be, we're going to come in, we're going to take care of your servers, your workstations, etc. We charge X amount per hour. We might have a junior tech at X and then a senior tech at XY, a little bit more money. We're going to come in and we're going to consult with you, and that's how it works, and you pay for our time, etc. Then they started selling blocks of time. So they would say, buy 40 hours, we'll give you a reduced rate, and we'll keep track of the hours that we do for you, and then at the end of the day, basically when the 40 hours are up, you pay us for another contract. The problem with us on the IT side is that no one ever looks at what you've done for them and says, oh, that was 4 hours and it was worth 4 hours. They want it done for 3 hours. So you're discounting it all the time from my side, from the outsourced IT side. But then the end client is always feeling like, well, if there's a problem, all of a sudden I don't have a standard amount. I don't have a budgeted amount to pay on IT. I can't budget it because I don't know what's going to happen. We as IT